Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Los Angeles Angels. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Michelle Guzman.
A really good outing for her last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if she can do it again in this one.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The pitch. On the corner for a strike. So we're off and running in game 1. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Brian Rocchio. In for a strike. 1-1. Rocchio in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. The punch out there, 2 out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
At the plate, Alec Burleson. And that drops in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 outs, base is empty. To third. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching the American League Championship on the show. So digging in, Michelle Guzman. This is a true 5-tool player. Not very many of them out there, but when she's on the field, you can't take your eyes off her. In the air, right side. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Top of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Got it. And one gone.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
Swing and a miss. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Bird. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Kyle Mansardo stands in now and watches strike one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make her work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, she is just mowing them down. She's settling in. You got to make her uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the...
Oh, diving stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Dalton Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. And there's two down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. The Guardians go down in order. Still no score.
Now back, the designated hitter.
And fouled off.
Just missed. If she's able to connect on that, look out.
The Halos with a chance to score first here in game one. And a pitch. Hard hit left side. Off balance throw in time. Third out. Game one of the American League Championship Series. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
One up, one down.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ryan Rocchio will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here in game one of the ALCS. Here comes a pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Kicks and deals. And a ground ball to first. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. O'Neill going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all. But with that wind blown out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Alec Burleson digs in for the Guardians. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're tied 0-0. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Pete Alonso. And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think she's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if she wants to go back there later in this count.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And the batter now, David Fry. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The Guardians yet to pick up a hit here. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And that one missing low.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. And that's in for a strike. The Guardians down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it falls. And that extends the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Jimenez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Manzardo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. Angels 2 and the Guardians nothing.
Now back, the designated hitter, Michelle Guzman.
Swing and a miss. Going one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Up the middle. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone. Strike one. There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. She's doing her thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make her work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. I'll tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Caught it looking for the K. So another good inning for her on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Angels 2 and the Guardians nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
It's no secret teams need strong starting pitching to win in the postseason. Your game 1 starter can set the tone for the series, and it feels like that's what's happening tonight. He really delivered for his team by going deep into this game. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Burleson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Got him swinging. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Guardians go down in order. Guardians fail to score, and they're down 2-0. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the DH, Michelle Guzman. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for her.
Now catcher, William.
Here's the Angels catcher, William Contreras. Here's a high chopper. Zips it across. 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We look ahead to inning number 8. Angels 2 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry. Guzman back to work. And that one fouled off. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Kyle Mansardo getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And that is in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. We might not see another pitch like that from a top-level pitcher like this.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
That's great location on that pitch. Right on the edge of the strike zone. And clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
Here's Andres Jimenez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. And it's 0-1. The Angels up by 2 here in the late stages of game 1. Two down, nobody on. Got it by him for the K. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Angels 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now it's Dalton Varsho. The pitch. Just missed. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And he takes it himself for the out. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Naylor in the box again, takes the strike.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the lineup flips over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that drops in for a strike. The Halos leading by 2 here at the top of the 9th. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and she got him. And that'll do it.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know she's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that she gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if she'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps she'd have a no-hitter.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.